Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to ELS, English Listening and Shadowing.
Yep, the place where English learning feels fun, natural, and totally stress-free.
We're super happy you're here.
And before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment.
Ready to practice your English with us?
All right then, let's get started.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ELS channel, where learning English is simple, practical, and real life. I'm Jess.
Hello, Jess. Hello, everyone. I'm Ray, and I'm very happy to be here today.
It's great to have you here, Ray. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I have my tea, my mind is calm, and I'm ready to talk. How about you, Jess?
I'm feeling great, and I'm very excited about today's topic.
Oh, exciting. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about a sentence that many English learners say.
I think I know this sentence.
Yes, today's topic is, I know English, but I can't speak.
Ouch, that sentence hurts a little.
Yes, because it sounds like a failure.
And many people believe it means I'm bad at English. Okay, Jess, let's start with the big question. I know English, but I can't speak. What does this really mean?
Most learners think it means I don't know enough English.
So they study more grammar.
Yes, and they memorize more vocabulary.
But the problem stays.
Exactly, because knowledge is not the problem.
Then what is the real problem?
The real problem is how the brain produces language when you want to speak.
Okay, explain that slowly.
When you listen to English, your brain receives information.
It listens and understands.
Yes, but when you speak, your brain must create language in real time.
That sounds much harder.
It is harder, and many learners use translation.
Yes, my brain translates every word.
Your brain goes your language to English, check grammar, then speak.
That sounds very slow.
It is slow, and speaking needs speed.
So while my brain is thinking, the conversation moves on.
Yes, and then you feel nervous.
Very nervous. Sometimes my mind becomes blank.
That is very normal. Your brain feels pressure.
So this is not because I'm stupid.
No, this is because your brain learned English in a passive way.
Passive, like reading and listening.
Yes, but speaking is active.
So I trained the wrong skill.
You trained understanding, not producing.
That makes a lot of sense.
We call this the translator mindset.
Translator mindset. Okay.
This mindset says, I must speak correctly or I should not speak.
I feel that thought every time.
And that thought creates fear.
Fear makes me quiet.
Yes, silence feels safer.
But silence stops progress.
Exactly. Silence protects your ego, but kills your fluency.
Wow, that's honest.
So we need a new mindset.
A better one.
Yes, the speaker mindset.
What does the speaker mindset say?
It says, my job is not to be perfect, my job is to be understood.
That feels lighter.
It removes pressure.
So simple English is okay.
Simple English is powerful.
Even broken English?
Yes, broken English still works.
Silence works for nothing.
Exactly.
Can we try a small example?
Of course.
Sometimes I want to say something long, but my brain freezes.
That's common, so let's simplify.
Okay.
If you want to say, I didn't understand what you said earlier, could you repeat it?
That's long.
You can say, sorry, I don't understand.
Or, sorry, can you repeat?
Perfect. Short and clear.
So speaking is choosing easy words, not fancy words.
Yes, speaking is about function, not beauty.
That changes how I see speaking.
Good. Now let's talk about mistakes again.
Ah, mistakes, my old enemy.
Let's change how we see mistakes.
Okay.
Mistakes are feedback.
Feedback, not failure.
Exactly. Your brain learns from mistakes.
So mistakes are useful.
Very useful.
But I still feel embarrassed.
That's normal, but most people don't care.
They care about the message.
Yes, not your grammar.
So my fear is bigger than reality.
Usually, yes.
That's comforting.
Here is another important idea.
I'm listening.
You don't become fluent by studying more.
You become fluent by speaking more.
Correct.
Even if it feels uncomfortable?
Especially if it feels uncomfortable.
So discomfort means growth.
Yes, comfort means no change.
So what should learners do every day?
A very small habit.
How small?
1 minute of speaking.
Only 1 minute?
Yes, 1 minute every day is powerful.
That sounds doable.
You can speak alone.
Talking to myself?
Yes, describe what you're doing, like, I am making coffee. Perfect. That trains your brain to produce English.
So speaking does not need people.
No, it needs consistency.
This removes many excuses.
Exactly. Excuses disappear when the task is small.
I like that.
Let's summarize clearly.
Okay.
Idea number 1. Knowing English is not speaking English.
Speaking is a skill.
Idea number 2. Stop translating. Use simple sentences.
Simple English is strong English.
Idea number 3. Mistakes are part of learning.
Silence is the real enemy.
And our bonus idea.
Speak every day. 1 minute, 1 sentence, 1 brick.
1 brick builds confidence.
Before we finish, we have a question for you.
In the comments, tell us what is one simple English sentence you will say today.
That is your 1 brick.
We love reading your comments.
Thank you so much for listening to ELS English Listening and Shadowing channel.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.